हाय लाइब्रेरी, आई होप आपका टेस्ट अच्छा गया होगा. So this is mock test 2's answer key and check if you scored 135 plus marks. How to evaluate negative -1 for each incorrect and for every correct 3 marks. Sound waves are longitudinal waves that you all know, and principle of changing magnetic field which produces an electric current in a wire is used in an electric generator, which is the unit of length used in formally to express astronomical distances. Very easy. Light years is used to measure astronomical distances. Knife is an example of which, so you should check in the web. And if the mass of an object is 60 kgs, what will be its weight on the moon? It's 98 newton. You need to check on the internet that what was the formula I used here. Okay. And then question number 6, which of the following is not a vector quantity? See, electric flow is not a vector quantity, it's a scalar quantity. Basically vectors give you direction also, as scalars give you only magnitude and vectors give you direction as well as magnitude both. Optical character reader is an example of which type of device? So it's a kind of input device. You scan the character and then fed it to your system, therefore it's an input device. Distance from earth to sun is measured in, again, astronomical unit. And which type of waves is used to penetrate hard object at hospitals and airport? So we utilize x-ray, that you all know. Why do we use x-rays? What is the mass per unit volume? Mass per unit volume is density, m by v. M by v is equal to density. 11. The diameter of an atom is of the order of 0.2 nanometers. Which of the following are isoelectronic species? That is basically having the same number of electronic species. So calculate their atomic number first. Hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, sodium, chlorine, neon, sodium, 9, 10, 11. So 10 will be 10. F minus, if there is minus then add 1 electron, it will become 10. If there is plus, subtract 1 electron, then it will be 10. So all of these are having 10 electrons, therefore they will become isoelectronic. The mass spec is used to determine the mass number of isotopes and their relative, how many of them are present, relative abundance. Molecular ions are formed by passing, we can use high energy electron beam or electrons or X-ray particles. Number of peaks obtained in mass spectrometry shows number of isotopes. How many isotopes did we have? The empirical formula of chloroform is CaCl3. Which one is true about isotope? Isotopes have same chemical properties. The molecular mass of water 18 gram means it has 1 mole. Molecules of water, very easy. 1 gram molecule of water, 3 gram atoms. 3 gram atoms means H and O. 1, 2, 3. So all. Which of the following ion formation is always exothermic? Uninegative. Very easy, because you need to do what? When will it get negative charge? When you will add 1 electron. So always utilizes, it always gives out energy to take this electron to it. So uninegative. Which of the following statement about isotopes is correct? With even atomic number and even mass are abundant. This you can see as a property also of isotopes. If 6 men and 8 boys, let's look at the answer. So you have to calculate first 1 day. Whenever you will calculate about 1 day, then it will become reverse. So you can solve from these equations. Whenever कोई doubt आते तो आप मेरे को पूछ सकते हो. And then similarly for 22 question number, you can see the answers just. And for 23rd question, 24th question, again you can see the answer. Actually I have shortage of time. So 25th question, again you can see the answer, how they have solved. You can ask me anytime in the group or in the comment section. 26th question, 27th, 28th, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 36, 37. Okay. So pernicious anemia is diagnosed by cobalt 60. Okay. And then thyroid function is determined by iodine 131. Which one the following hormone is not involved? Vasopressin. You all know that ये carbohydrate metabolism में involve नहीं होगा, mineral metabolism में it will take part. Essential agent for converting glucose to glycogen is UTP for charging, and viral application in cell is inhibited by interferon alpha. Active immunity means resistant develop after disease. Interferons inhibit virus application by infected cells, and toll like your receptors play an important role in immune defense by recognizing your microbial components. Now choose the mismatch for this option, and the answer will be mast cell, generally first cell to arrive at the site of inflammation. Actually, these are not mast. Mast cells will be released later such that you can get histamine there. So mast cells do not arrive at first at the site. And which one the following group is not phagocytic in nature? Beta lymphocyte, they do not phagocytose by themselves. And B, specialized group of leukocyte which have the ability to ingest and damage large intracellular parasites such as cystosomes are called as eosinophils. Macrophage rich mass found at the site of injection of an adjuvant is called as granuloma. And which of the following is incorrect matching? So basically, leukocyte types with its functions is incorrect. So they are talking about basically basophils. Mast cells produce your histamines, and which of the following cells play a major role in defense against parasitic microbe? 1 to 3% of the white blood cell population. So they are one eosinophil. You can see your blood reports as well. Amanitin, the mushroom poison, inhibits mRNA synthesis. And how many high energy phosphate bonds are present in protein synthesis? So this will be your question number 52. So only one is utilized for amino acid, like initiation part activation. In the biosynthesis of cDNA, joining enzyme ligase required. So ligase always require ATP because it is the most abundant. Ribosomes similar to those of bacteria are found in cardiac muscle cytoplasm. Informative question. Template directed DNA synthesis occurs in all the following except. It is asking it because there is no template for the like entire template. For example, your DNA synthesis will take place in 5 dash to 3 dash direction, so it requires a template in 3 dash to 5 dash direction. So in case of PCR, we give only small primers, not complete template is there. Therefore this will be an exception to template directed DNA synthesis. Glycine contributes to C4, C5 and N7 of purine molecules. Isoenzoic acid is the biological precursor of adenylic acid and glycine floic acid. So this will be basically informative again. All are true about Lesch-Nyhan syndrome except genetic deficiency. It's not genetic deficiency, metabolic disorders there. And a drug which prevents uric acid synthesis by inhibiting the enzyme xanthine oxidase is allopurinol. This is what you eat during gout. In humans, the principal breakdown product of purines is uric acid, and principal breakdown product of pyrimidines is beta-alanine. Most mammals except the primates, uric acid is metabolized by oxidation to allantoin. Formation of peptide bond during elongation step results in splitting of how many high energy? So two are utilized here, one is utilized during activation. Which of the following are nucleoproteins? All of these basically protamines are counterparts of histones and DNA RNA nucleoproteins. With this ends, and I hope you got like some these many marks. We'll meet in the next test of yours. Thank you, everybody.